Hi, my name is Lola, and today I'm going to talk to you about substitute teaching. One of my jobs here at Rennert International is to fill in for teachers when they can't come in last minute. Sometimes they're sick, sometimes they're in emergency, and I'll get a phone call or a text at 8 o'clock in the morning that I'm going to be teaching at 9 o'clock. I don't have a lesson plan, so what do? One of the things that I do when I have to substitute last minute is to look at the daily newspapers here in New York. One of them is called AM and one of them is called Metro. These newspapers are better for ESL students because the language is a little less difficult than you would find in the New York Times. And usually they have some gossip or some interesting news about celebrities or local news. And what I'll do is I'll look for one of the stories that my students might like. For example, last week, a rock star named Billie Joe Armstrong from Green Day threw a tantrum on stage at a music festival. So I thought this is a perfect opportunity to talk about tantrums. So I read through the article and I circled the words that might prohibit the students from understanding the entire text. I didn't choose every word, I chose about 6 words. Like tantrum and substance abuse and rehab. And then when I walked into classroom, I asked them, when was the last time you got really, really angry? And you threw things and you were super, super angry and your face got red. And what did you do? And each student talked about their experience. Then I said, is there a word for this? And they said angry, and they came up with to freak out. They knew the phrasal verb to freak out, and I said, this is great. There's another word we use, a tantrum, when you don't get your way. What kind of people throw tantrums all the time? And they said, children. I said, children are rock stars. And I said, what type of music do you think is angry music? And someone said punk rock. And that led into this news article about Billie Joe Armstrong from Green Day throwing a tantrum on stage. So we talked about the vocabulary, and then they read the article, and then I had them write a dialogue between Billie Joe Armstrong and his manager right after he walked off stage. How do you calm someone down after a tantrum? So the students were excited because it was about something in the news. It was about a music star, and they learned a lot of vocabulary. So the next time you have to substitute last minute, go to a newspaper, find one short article, pull out some vocabulary, and start the discussion.